Hello and welcome to the first impressions of Fate Grand Order. I am Sean the player, and let's get this started. So for those who may or may not know, Fate Grand Order is here in the USA. So for those that are in Europe, you have to find a way to download this. But it's all in English, and I've been playing it for a few hours, and I must say, I am loving it. Okay, so from here, this is basically the main screen, and from here you can choose your map. So the top one, which is the Chaldea Gate, these are going to be your daily quests and intro loads, so it's like the special events. And the Singularity, that's the story mode, well, the story maps. The menu shows you the basic stuff that you're going to be using throughout the game. So you've got formations. This is going to be your organising of your party, which will be under party setup. You can have up to 10 party setups. So normally you have 2 servants starting at the front, and you're allowed up to 3 additional servants for sub-members. The supports, you can use your friends or other people's servants in battle, which tends to be pretty good because later in the game you have people with like level 40 servants, so it makes things easier, at least at the beginning anyways. Support setup, this is where you're going to be setting up your servants in different classes. From different classes, and attaching your craft essence, which will bolster the stats of your servants. So we've got here the primal curse, that's what's attached at the moment, but we can attach this, the kaleidoscope, which allows you to start with 80% of your noble phantasm charged. Plus it gives you 50 attack, 500 attack. So we'll do that. Just fill up these other ones. Now the Spirit Origin list is the archive, where you can check the illustrations as well as the characters details. So you can see the stats, what skills they have, and the profile. It gives you a small list of the parameters as well as backstory, the illustrators and voice actors and actresses. Character skins, you can't really use it at the moment because we haven't got any ascensions. And you've got voices, so that shows you what they say during combat or outside of combat. Got the lock symbol here that will allow you to lock in the characters so you don't accidentally sacrifice them. Second archive is just the storage, so if you ever need to free up space, you can just chuck the ones that you don't want to get rid of or use. Next is the enhance. This is going to be the important thing that will allow you to upgrade your servants, the skills. You can also improve your craft essence, which is the attachable stuff that you can give to servants. The ascensions, the evolution, so they gain extra clothing or armor. Basically, they look a bit more cooler. Noble phantasms upgrades, which is just sacrificing duplicates to improve the level of your special attack. And this one here is allows you to break the max level. Summons, it's your typical way of gaining more servants. You can gain them by using Saint Quartz, which you can, I assume, purchase more from the Google Play Store. I haven't tried it. But you can also gain them during story missions, as well as any other special daily quests. And the free ones are the friendship points, which you gain by either using other people's servants or people using your servant. So you accumulate these over time. And from here it just allows you to summon low tier servants, so that'll be bronze or silver, so that 1 to 3 stars. As well as crafting essence. So it's not bad. The shop. Okay, I never opened this one before. I think this explains itself pretty easily. So exchange event items allows you to get special items during special events by exchanging things. Cards can be sold, so you can gain more points, as well as prisms. So prisms can be exchanged. Okay, these are just exchanging and buying stuff. Special summons on the strip. Okay. Unregistered spirit origins can be exchanged for saints graphs. Cool. You got the friends section, which is pretty important because you get the friends list, which shows you who you've basically befriended. You can also see their setup. So if we go to Solomon, you can see what he's got, which is a pretty good setup, if I say so myself. Under friends requests, this will normally be when someone asks you to be their friend, and you can search for a specific ID. In case you want to add me, you can use this one here, and I'll happily accept you. Now, my room, I know this isn't the battle thing yet, but this is the last bit. This is the area where you can talk to your servants. So they give you small tidbits of dialogue, so you can understand them better. So they sometimes tell you what they like, what they dislike. They talk about certain things, as well as events that will probably pop up over time. So you got materials that allows you to see the logs for your characters. So some of them show summonings, and as you unlock more introloads, you unlock more dialogue, which they will tell you some more backstory, so you can understand better. This part here is the cutscenes. The origin list, just a list of all the servants that you summoned so far. And it's the same thing as before. It gives you backstory, as well as stats, so you can understand them better. Not bad. I like it. Item list. Oh, okay, that's fine. Item list is just a list of items that you currently own. Change favourites. I assume you can change the servant that's on here at the moment, which is your Kohai in the game. It's also a demi servant. From here, oh sorry, missed that. From here you can see the small information about the master, which is the player. In my case, I'm Sean player. You got that gender, birthday, which you can fill in. Once you do, when your birthday pops up, the servants will wish you happy birthday. That's pretty cool. Let's see, we've got levels, which is the max for us is 130. I'm honestly surprised that it actually surpasses 100, but hey, I'm not going to complain. It also tells you about a bunch of other stuff. You can change your gender and name, but the birthday can't be changed. From the left, top left here, you can see the seals for to show that you're the master. You can use these in combat, and obviously once you burn them, you can't. They will restore over several hours. but they're normally just like revivals or boost up Noble Phantasm charges or stuff like that. So under here, help is just the help area where you can learn more stuff. Game options is self-explanatory. Issues with transfer number and return to title. Now we're going to the singularity. So this is what we're currently at, which is Vyuki. The part that's saying next is the story. So you know where exactly you're going to be doing the story quests. And from here, the ones that's saying 1 is the free quests. Allows you to get more quartz. So let's do an example here. We've got Khan. Let's use her. Use that person's Joan of Arc. And we'll start. Okay, now we're on the battle screen. I can go over the combat. So each servants have an advantage and disadvantage over other servant classes. And I have no idea why that came up. Okay, so I tap that. Okay, that's interesting. So all servants have a HB. NPs what builds over time, that's the Noble Phantasms. They're the very special attacks which reveals the identity of the servants. But there's no disadvantage of using them. It's just that you have to wait for it to charge up. Now, these here are the skills. You gain more skills as you improve your servants. So in this case, every servant gets 1 skill. For Saber, this is Intuition, which is at B rank. For Martha, this is Protection of Faith, which is rank A. So all of these are different ranks that are tied in to the Fate's law of using servants. The Master skills are the special skills that you can give to your servants, which require you to... Oh. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so the Master skills are just skills that you can apply to your servants for free. The command spells, which you only have 3, allows you to do special things. So you can release a Noble Phantasm, which boosts up servants' Noble Phantasm by 100 at the start. Repair Spirit Origin, fully restores your servants. And revive all party members is not bad as well, but it requires you not to spend any of these to actually do that. Okay, battle menu, it shows you the class affinities, and you can also withdraw, but you don't really gain anything from withdrawing. And this is the cards that you get for using in combat. Now, arts are the... So each one has a special thing. So busters are the ones that will increase attack. Arts will increase the Noble Phantasm gauge. And speed, which are the green ones, increases the amount of criticals that you get, which is the stars right at the bottom here. Now we're going to do all arts. If you do an arts chain, they boost up the amount of the amount of Noble Phantasm build up you can get. Building up chains with arts, busters and quicks will basically bump up whatever you're trying to aim for. So all quicks will bump up the criticals that you gain. All arts will boost up the Noble Phantasms, and all busters will boost up your attack. Now we're going to do quick, which will kill this enemy. and we'll gain 3 criticals, which we can apply to our attacks. So we're gonna do Buster quick and quick. Doing overkill attacks will bump up the amount of stuff that you gain. So you gain more noble phantasms or criticals, I believe. So we're going to do an all Buster thing. So that's a Buster chain. I like the animations, run smoothly on the phone. I'm currently using an Android phone, which is what I normally use for Fire Emblem Heroes, which is good. Though it took quite a while to get the game and get it running because of the servers, but hey, got it now, and I'm pretty happy. That will kill it. And that will be our victory. So, the Servant's Bond, you gain bond levels for the more times you use your servant in combat and win. And that's good because you unlock special dialogue when interacting with, when you look into the servant. So it just allows you to bond quicker in a personal sense. Every result will increase our XP as well as our Mystic Code, which I honestly don't know what that is at the moment because I just started a couple of hours ago. Okay, so now that we've done, there's a few other things I've forgot to mention. So every action requires AP, which is action points. So it just limits the amount of times you can grind, I suppose. Present box, sometimes you get special bonuses for every time you log in. The box will display like how many items it's currently holding, and you collect it from there. This part here, which is the master missions, allows you to see what sort of things that you can do to gain extra rewards. So from here, this is a complete 5 daily quests, which was shown near the beginning of the episode. That will be what you use to gain this reward. And you can also go to the trade shop. So I thank you all for watching this first impressions of Fate's Grand Order. I'm going to be doing more content for Fate's Grand Order, and this will mostly consist of battles, summonings, as well as mission chapters. So if you want to see more content in that regards, as well as other mobile and PC games, be sure to check out my channel and subscribe so you can be notified of the next upload. So until next time, this is Sean, signing off. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all next time.